This conference will now be recorded.
Sri, good morning, Sri. This is Mohan. Hello.
Yeah, hi Mohan.
Hi, Sri. Good morning.
Good morning.
No one joined? Participant?
Only you and just now I've heard that you and Nicholas, that's what I was waiting.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start almost. It's 10 minutes. Okay. So yesterday we were discussing on this particular one, right? Value-added services, basically, right? However, we were discussing on the VAS and the activity, how it will happen and other things, right? Which we have already seen. But apart from that, now we have another thing, which is nothing but your packaging specifications. So, what is, I mean, like any idea? How, I mean, like when this particular packaging specifications happens? Any idea, guys?
Maybe for a fragile product, for example, fragile product, and maybe for liquid, maybe for dangerous product. Is that something like this?
Kind of. Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, these pack specs are nothing but this
Frozen.
is one of not exactly, Nicholas, but what happens here is these pack specs are a kind of a master data. Not a kind, these are also a master data, basically, which will help us to provide the information to tell like what handling, how the handling units needs to be packed, or how the handling units needs to be grouped. Okay, and it will provide the information for us, basically. Okay, and how many like how many levels a particular product needs to be packed in a handling unit, so in such a way it will help us to determine it. Okay, this is the use of the packaging specifications, basically. You're getting that, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So in this particular one, basically, when we try to see that again, okay, we have a structure for this particular pack spec, if you can see that. Okay, we talk about that something called as a header, and we talk something called as a content, and we have something called as a levels. You can see here, right? All these things, right? So, however, the transaction code for creating the pack specs are nothing but normally we'll go with the transaction slash and slash CWM slash pack spec. Okay, Here I'm just trying to create just normally one of the things for our understanding. Now the same way we have something called as a header, contents, level, and all. First thing is header. Header is this one. Okay, so this particular 538. So basically what does this header tells us? Basically the header will gives us an information telling you that, okay, what kind of the pack spec it is. Means basically what happens, it will only tell us the packaging specific, like kind of an administration data. That's it. Like it will give you an information of what is your pack spec number. Okay, so it will tell you that what is your pack spec number and what is the status and what is the description and all. Okay, so it will only give you an administration data. That's it, nothing else will have that. Okay, but when it comes to the content, like you see this is the content here, right? Now here, what does this content consists of? It consists of a product or a packaging specifications. So normally this will specify whether what product you are having or what are the package or packaging specifications. Like if you can see this here, we can see that if you click on this product, it gives you an information of what product you're trying to pack and what quantity and how much of the quantity and based on your parameters, length, weight, cross weight and all. Okay, so that is what the content will tell us over here. Now, when we come to the levels, you see this, there is level 1, level 2 to level N. So depending upon your packaging levels of your particular product, we will decide here whether it could be a one level or whether it could be a multiple levels. You see this, there is a one level as of now here, some quantity classification, something. Now, based upon the, as I said that this level will represents what happens here is the different groupings basically. Means what I means to say that is, now if a particular product has to undergo a certain levels of packing, so each and every level of packing we'll call it as a level here. You're getting my point here. Now an example, if you go to any of your mm, automobiles or any of your assembling industries, normally manufacturing industries, whatever we have, a product will undergo from multiple stations, from one station to another station, because never first station you will have the product. Maybe we can take an example of your phones or your TVs or whatever. Okay, what happens here, in the first station you will have your the main things getting attached, like your the TV frames and all, and in the second station you'll have your the other things like your the motherboards and all these things will be attached there. And in the third workstation you have your all your activities, like you'll be having your testing and all these things will happen. In the fourth workstation it will be packed in a handling unit and it will be finished. So that is nothing but in each and every level we are trying to have a kind of an activity basically. You're getting my point here? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so we mean to say that the physical layers of a particular product, I mean physical layers of a particular packaging specification for a product, how many levels you would like to have. Like maybe in a normal any of your value addition or value added services, what we do actually, we try to first pack it in one handling unit, and then once we try to pack it in a handling unit, then we try to move to a next workstation, and then we try to perform some kind of a labeling or maybe some kind of a lubrication or whatever, and in the third workstation we will be finally packing it in a tote box and then we will ship it out. So each and every level, whatever we are trying to have, that we'll call it as a level over here. You're getting that?
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
in this particular level, you can see that this is a place where we will be telling that what kind of a packing material we will be using. Means each and every level we will be telling whether you will be using a packing material or you won't be using, like whether it could be an auxiliary packing material or whether it could be a normal packing material, or whether it, one second, yeah, whether it could be a normal packing material, or whether it could be an auxiliary packing material, or whether it could be your not related to your packaging material also. We can decide that. So this, below this particular level will have this particular packing material deciding like what kind of, and here that is a one thing which we can see, that the level, you see this here level, this level, whatever we are trying to say, we can even decide, as I said, that this pack specs will not only will be used to decide how many levels or what is the physical layers of your packing, not only that, but it will even determine like if you want to determine automatic handling units also, like if your vendor is sending some 100 products but you do not have a physical location of fitting of your 100 products in your bin, you can only fit only like 50 or 25. So then that point of time, the physical layers of a particular palette, you have to decide how it has to be. Now you see this here, like what I mean to say that is, yeah. Now you see this, everyone. Can you able to see my screen, guys?
Yeah, yes, we can see.
Yeah. So what we are trying to do here is we are trying to have the physical layer. Like I mean to say that I can have only a 24 quantity, which I can able to fit it. So what we can do here, if you can say this, the target quantity is 24. Let me say that. And the minimum is 1. The layer quantity, maybe each layer how much you want to have, maybe I can say 6 layers. If I hit enter, what happened? Sorry. Now you see this, the system has automatically proposed number of layers for us. Do you see that? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. So the same way, if you want to decide for, if you want to have each layer quantity as 4, the number of layers would be 6. Means what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or because I've changed my layer quantity to 4, each layer I'll be having only 4 quantity. That is how we will be telling that what kind of the packaging we'll be deciding it over here, basically. Okay, that is one thing. Clear now? So that is what we will be deciding in the level. And top of that, we have something called as a handling unit creation. You see this flag. So basically, this particular handling unit creation, whatever we are trying to see here, it will be only helpful whenever we are deciding that that is your final level, or that is your final packing of your, I mean, like final packing in the sense, what I can say that is, maybe you have 2 levels or 3 levels of a packing. Maybe for first level, you're trying to create a box, and in the second level you're trying to apply some kind of an value addition such as your lubrication or whatever. In the third level, you're trying to pack it in the final pallet, or maybe you're trying to pack it in another tote box. So then that point of time you want the HU to be constructed. So that is the place where you'll be flagging. This means the place where your final packing needs to be happened, that is the one where we'll have this HU to be created. You're getting my point? Hello.
Sriram, one more question over here. How this layer quantity, if you give layer quantity as 4, number of layers it is determined as 6, but how it is determined?
Because I've given the target quantity as 24 there, right?
Okay.
Yeah, based on that it will decide. Okay.
Okay.
So the system will automatically will calculate that.
Fine.
Yeah.
And 538, is this a packing specification,
That's
a standard?
that's not the standard one. I have taken one of the random one. We have to create our own now. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions?
HE creation, it will be on the final level only. Even in between also, we
In
may
between
require.
also, no, that's what it depends upon the structure how you design it. If you want to have your handling unit to be constructed on the first level itself, you can have your HU creation on the first level only. So it all depends upon the physical layers, like when you want to construct a HU. You're getting that? Or if you're trying to create a nested handling unit, okay, then in that case, first level you have another handling unit, and in the second level you try to have another handling unit. So it all depends upon the structure, how you want to create it. Okay, but whatever the level you want a HU to be constructed, that level you have to flag this. Okay.
Okay, and then this packing specification is one to one. I mean,
Obviously, it is one
to
to
the
one.
product.
Yes, because no, it could be one to many, but however, the conditions needs to be varied actually. Means sometimes what happens based on a particular conditions on your supply chain unit and your product and all these things also it can be varied. But normally it would be always like one to one only we will have, but one to many also it is possible. But the determination criteria should be different again. That's the one thing we have to understand. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions now?
Sriram, as you said, so multi-layer packing specification. Do we have any business scenario for that?
What kind of scenario you're expecting? It could be anything, right?
You said multiple levels we can do this HU creations, right? In the same way, you can have multi-level packaging specifications as well, right?
Multi-level packaging specification.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have here 4 layers, and sorry, what is it? 4 number as initial row, and we have 6 rows because of our target quantity is 24. So each level I want a different package specifications.
How it would be? It all comes under only one pack spec only. It can't be like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Can we have multiple HU
One
creations for
pack
that?
spec? No, no. No, it can't be like that. No.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So, yeah. So this is how the pack structure works like. And the last thing I want to show you here is the table. If you see this here, the warehouse table, you can see the external step. Okay. So each and every external step, whatever we are trying to determine here, basically will be appearing. Means now, what is the external step we are trying to determine basically? It's VS01, right? Which is the vast one, basically. Agree? The external step.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Now, as being if you're having only one level, then you'll have only one external step. If you're having a multi-layer, each and every step will be represented by another external step like VS02 or VS03 or VS04 or whatever. You getting that? Okay. So each and everything will be represented by a particular external step here, guys. That is one thing which we have to understand. Okay. On
So
top
if
of
there,
that,
sorry, Sriram, if there is a many external steps here, so all these external steps, do we need to assign under our POSC?
obviously because yeah, obviously that because each and every step has its own significance now because you're trying to pack in each and everything, right? So VS01, VS02, VS03, and the same way we have to assign that in the storage process also. Okay, then that point of time, what happens? IB01, IB02, VS01, VS02, and VS03, and then IB03. Okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Now we have to create this particular what do you say that the packaging specification group. Means this packaging specification group will comes into the picture like what all the what I can say that is for your products, like if all the products are falling under the same packaging specification, then this will fall under that. On top of that, we have something called as a level set. Means this level set will determine how many levels you're trying to have in your warehouse. Okay, well, warehouse in the sense for a particular product. That is the one which we will decide it now. I'll show you where to configure all these things now. Okay. sorry, master data it is. Master data packaging specifications. Now define number ranges for your packaging specifications. You can take any one of these, but this is the one where we'll be defining it. Okay, and define general packaging specification parameters. So in that particular packaging specifications, we will tell that this is the form name. So what kind of a form you would like to determine and all these things. Okay, the standard smart form for that. Now packaging specification group. Now what we try to do is, I'll try to copy one of that. Okay, so ours is 46 WM. I'll take one of this. So here we will decide how many levels you would like to have. Maybe as of now, I'll take only VAS as one level. Okay, but you can see that the level set, oh, sorry, this particular level set, whatever we are trying to have, this particular level set is WM59 bus. But if in case, if you would like to have a multiple levels, then that point of time, what we can do, you can create your own level sets also. That's what we are trying to see now. Now the level type. Now you know how many levels you want to, maybe as of now I'll take as one level. Okay, so I'll put it as WM46. Okay, now here we will be telling to the system that, okay, what kind of an external step you would like to determine. Okay, it is nothing but your VS01. This is the one which we are trying to define here. Okay, let me save this. And the element type. So this is the one which is used for your packaging one. Whether it could be an auxiliary packing material you're trying to use or a main packing material you're trying to use or whatever it is, we will determine that. Now the level set. This is the one which we will decide how many levels you are trying to have as of now. Now, okay. Yesterday I've told you one condition type, if you remember. It's OVSI to remember. If you remember that. OVSI or what happened?
Yeah.
It's not there.
Yes, sir.
That's strange. Yeah. So this is the one, the conditions which helps us. Now this is a standard condition which we are trying to use basically. If you want to create a custom one, we can even create it. That I'll show you at the time of the wave management. Okay. As of now, this is a standard one which I'm trying to use. Because for our warehouse, if you remember yesterday, I've told to my system that WM46 of a document type of an INB, this is a condition type I'm trying to trigger. For this particular condition type, okay, what I'm trying to define here, assign the level types. Now, what is the level I'm having here? First thing is 46 WM, I guess, right? No, WM46. In this level, what is your packaging material type? I have deciding to tell that it is a pack. It's a main packing material for me. Okay. The same way, if you would like to have a multiple packaging or multiple levels also, you can define here. Okay, the second level. And this particular level you can assign your packaging material. That's how for a level you can decide how many levels you would like to have and how many packaging ones you are trying to have here. You're getting my point. Now this particular level set needs to be assigned to your packaging specification group. Mine packaging specification group is 46 WM basically. Okay, so 46-VAS and this one. Now what happens for our specific set of products, basically the transaction is pack spec here. Now what is my packaging specification group? It's 46 WM, right? What is this one? WM46-VAS. You see that, everyone? Now, if I try to assign my particular products as being I'm having two different products. So this is for the DEC1 product, which I'm trying to assign. Okay. What happened? There is no product has come. It's okay. I'll add it over here. Normally the product has to come automatically, but I don't know what happened here. You can even add it from here also, from this particular structure. 46-DEC1. Okay. So maybe if we say that 10 quantity or 1 quantity, whatever it is, okay, we have to specify that. Okay. However, okay, 46-VAS, sorry, DEC1, and what is from where it is coming means from who is your vendor, ship from that actually. 1 second. Oh, I was just trying to have my partner, I mean like the business partner for this. So this is my vendor. What happened? Yeah. Yes. Now when I come to this particular level, I'll be telling to my system that what kind of a packing material I would like to use. So WM46 hyphen pack, my packing material. What is this? Oh, this assignment I missed out. 1 second, guys. I missed this assignment here. You see this assign packing material to the element type. This is the one which I missed out. So pack 46 WM. I need to come back from the beginning, I guess. I don't think it will save. I'll do it from the beginning again. So flag this HU creation first thing. Yes, VS01 step is coming for me. And top of that, I want to have this particular OVSI. And for which product I'm trying to pack. 46-DEC1, and this is oh God. Okay. Yeah. So now here there's one other thing. Once we flag this HU creation, check the HU check. Once everything is valid, then you try to activate this. Unless and until if you're not activating this, this packaging specification will not be valid for us. Okay, that's one thing you have to understand. Okay, so it has to be in the active status all the time. Now we have to create it for the second product. So instead of creating all this, what I'll do is I'll just copy the pack spec. Product is what WM46-DEC2 the product would be. So everything gets changed. You can see here, as being the packaging material is the same, there's no change in that. The only thing which we want to change is the product, which is getting changed. Okay.
Sriram, here one question. If the same material, if it is coming from the different vendor, do we need to
You
assign
can change the vendor. Yes. Because that's what I said, no? The condition records needs to be changed.
condition records?
Means these are the condition types, right? Whatever you're trying to maintain here. So this needs to be changed here because the vendor is a different thing, right?
Yeah, but if the same material it is coming from the multiple vendors, do we need to assign all the vendors here?
Yes, obviously, right? We can copy it and we can insert multiple conditions here. Okay. If you
Okay.
want to trigger the pack spec or not.
We want to trigger the pack spec based on the material only. I mean, not the combination of material and the vendor.
Then you don't
That's
need to
okay.
trigger that then. See, if it is only for this but specific vendor only, we are trying to trigger this then. You're getting that?
Irrespective of the vendor, if we want to trigger, there is no possibility. So definitely we have to maintain the material and vendor combination, right? Here.
Yes, in that case, we don't have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sriram, in that case, we can create a new condition, right, wherein which has product itself without ship to.
Sorry, come back again.
I mean, whatever his requirement, if we don't want vendor, I mean, specific to vendor, we can create a new Z condition, which wherein we can exclude this ship to from, right? Ship from.
That is possible, yeah.
Okay. And I mean, sorry, I was late for a bit. What is element group in this?
That is the packaging specification. If you want to use the same element groups here, I mean, like the same packing material, you can use it in multiple packaging specifications, basically. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to activate this one. Okay. So everything is saved here. Now let me see any other settings I have for the pack spec. I don't think so. There's only one setting which I have to maintain in the storage process.
VAS, right?
External step would be VS01, right?
Oh,
IB01, IB02, and then VS01, right, for us. These are the steps and what another step we are having now. Now, what we are trying to do here, we are trying to tell to the system that after completing my deconsolidation step, I would like to move it from where? From 8010, right? From deconsolidation, I would like to move this to 8010 to 8050, basically. Okay. And I don't have this destination. This is the one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What else I have? Maybe let's see if something or the other comes, because I don't remember anything.
Sriram, as we defined OVSI process,
OVSI, that's a condition type.
so can you show me the node where we can get that OVSI condition type?
What is that? Here.
We will define the procedure here itself.
Yeah. So PDI INB, and this is the place where we will define it. That's a standard procedure which we'll be assigning it.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
What I was trying to do, I was trying to create the deliveries, right? Yeah. Okay, this we have got it. So first thing is we have to check whether the packaging specification is determining for us or not. That's the one thing I want to check, and you see that the VAS order was getting created automatically for me. You see this for the first inbound delivery. I mean, like for the first product, I mean to say. So 540 and 541 are the two different packaging specification numbers which we have determined. You see this because of the combination what we have maintained in the particular packaging specification. Now coming to the second one, strange. What happened to this product? Strange here. Why was that? That's strange. How come? Oh, wow. Nothing strange we have done. Same thing we have done for the second product also. Okay, we can do one thing. I can show you the manual one also. That's not a showstopper for me. But I'm a bit worried. Yeah, we have maintained the automatic one only. But why it is not coming here? Okay. 1 second. We'll do it manually also. I'll show you how to do that. So item is 20 for us. The pack spec one would be 541 basically. Okay. So here, if you see this here, this is what the pack spec and this is what for the product and for which work center we are trying to have it basically. Okay. So what is my work center? It's basically the VAS1. This is one work center which we are trying to have here, and which I'm trying to assign it manually. So as I said that we can create this pack spec automatically and manually also. But to the strange thing, for the first product it has come, and for the second product, if you see, it didn't come basically. So I'm just trying to display the difference here. Okay. So you see this, it has automatically triggered for me. The same thing, 1 lakh series and the 46 hyphen pack, and this is the one. But for the second product, we have created it manually. Okay, why does the work center didn't come? Even this bit strange. Okay, 1 second. So I'll check this config here, what is missing in this particular product, but there's nothing strange we have done, because if it is not triggering, it shouldn't trigger for the first product also. It has triggered for the first product. For the second product, I don't know what happened. Bit strange. Okay, we'll see that. Okay, now let me go to the process wise here, how we will perform this. So I'll be creating it. What does that happen here, guys? 3 warehouse tasks. You remember that, right? In the deconsolidation process, we have seen this 3 warehouse tasks. What does that mean? I believe everyone remembers that.
One step 2, step 3.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm just saying that is it like IB01, 02, 03?
IB01, we have already confirmed it now. It is only the IB02 and IB03, 2 different tasks. Okay. Now you see this is bought from 9030, and we are trying to get it to the destination of 9010 here, and 3214. These are the 2 things. Okay, I'm confirming and I'm saving it. Okay, guys. So first step was confirmed. Maybe let me try to show you in the monitor transaction. Right, these are the steps which system has determined. IB02 and 2 of this one. That's the reason system is giving you 3 different warehouse tasks. Okay. So now I'm trying to confirm this task now. Okay, means what I'm trying to do, from 9010 I'm moving it to 8010, which is my deconsolidation workstation. Right, let me close. So the transaction code for this particular deconsolidation //SCWM/DCONS. Okay, now the work center would be DEKO, which we have already defined it. However, what is my handling unit? 3214, right? Okay, deconsolidate this. Warehouse tasks. My first warehouse task, okay. Delete this. One second, yeah. Because if you have a multiple handling units, system will propose that. I'm sorry. Two lakh 3, yeah.
One question, Sridhar. We have done some packing in VL31N as well, right?
Yes.
In delivery, and this is different packing and this is different packing.
That was a pallet, and where you're receiving, and now you're packing it in a new handling unit. That's what the deconsolidation, right? We are trying to do it in a different deconsolidation, creating a 2 different handling units. Means the parent handling unit, we're no more using it. Okay,
Yeah, got
so we are
it.
using only 203 and 204. Now what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to complete this step. Means in the deconsolidation workstation, I'm telling to my system that there is no further action to be performed for me. Okay, now if you remember that last time I've told you that you will have a product. Now you see this, a person is moving. This is a handling unit task. Last time you have seen a product warehouse task, because after this particular IB02 you don't have any other step, but now you are having another step. That's the reason. Okay guys. God. Now if you go to your monitor transaction and if you see this, strange. Oh, sorry, we have to give the handling units now. What are my new handling units? 203, right? 204. Now you see there is a VS01 step is getting triggered. Means what? From 8010 we are moving it to 8050, guys. You're getting my point? Hello, everyone. Means from the
Yes, Nikhil.
deconsolidation workstation we are moving it to the VAS workstation. Once we have completed this VAS activity, then only you can move it to the final IB031. You're getting that? That's the reason we are trying to have a handling unit warehouse task. This is a handling unit warehouse task. In the deconsolidation time, I've shown you a product warehouse task. That's a different thing. Okay, remember that. Now we have to go to the VAS workstation. What is my transaction slash and slash CWM slash VAS exec? Okay. Now what is my work center here? It's VAS1. Now you should be able to see our two different handling units. What happened? Notice this. 1 second. I don't see anything here. Where is the handling units? Oh my god. And even 1 lakh and 1 lakh 1 lakh. But I can see the orders, but where is my handling units gone? Oh, 1 second here. I didn't confirm this task basically. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I was directly going to the VAS workstation. 1 second. I have to move this right from 8010 to 8050. I didn't move it basically. You understand my point? Because I have to move the products to the workstation. No, I didn't move the products to the workstation. So once I move this to the workstation, what happened? Yeah, because I didn't move the handling units first point. I missed that step. You getting my point? Mohan, Karthik, and everyone, Nicholas, and everyone. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So because I was still in the Decon work center only and didn't move the product. That's the reason it didn't appear for us. So once I move the products to the deconsolidation from the VAS work center, I can see the products are coming over here. Now these are the VAS orders for the first product and for the second product. Now if I click on this particular VAS orders, you see that we have a status of an A, right? So what does this particular refers to? Means what we are trying to say here is I'll be starting my particular activity over here. Then the status gets changed to B. Once we have finished our VAS activity, whether it could be a packing or labeling or whatever it is, then we will end that particular product without variances. Okay, and then it comes to the C over here. You see that. The same way we will perform the second step also. Whatever we are saying. Okay, start this particular activity and we will end this. So once we have finished that particular activity, the status gets changed to C. Now I've told you there would be one backspec and a smart form, right? This is the one which we can see here. You see this is a standard smart form, whatever you can see here, the packaging specification group level set and everything we can commit over here. This is one thing. Now once we have completed this particular steps, again you need to make sure that you complete the step, because unless and until if you're not completing this step in the work center, in any of the work center, whether it could be a decon or a VAS, or maybe after that you'll perform the same thing in the outbound, the system will not be understanding and it will not be able to perform the next proceeding actions. Now if you see this here, now you see the IB03 tasks were open. Okay, then what does that mean? From 8050 you can move to DE7 storage type, 8050 to DEC2. So that means that your both the products, whatever we are trying to have, we can move this completely to your final destination bin 3 and 4. Okay, so if I want to see the stock in my particular bin, yeah, so DE7 2 lakh 1 and 2 lakh 2, 2 lakh 3 and 2 lakh 4, these are the handling units. If you see which we have performed today and that one, getting it guys now? Hello?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Any questions this scenario? Hello?
So for nothing, actually, we need to practice it. There is a lot of configurations, and this includes actually.
Yeah,
Then we
that
make
is,
many debugs.
I'm sorry.
There is a lot of configurations in all these processes, right? So we need to practice it
Mhm.
ourselves once, then we make it. And we
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to.
yeah. That agree. That I agree, because you will have a lot of configuration. That's for sure. Okay. So just practice it, guys, and see how far and how any doubts or anything. We will definitely. I'll help you out. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Sriram, as I have a small question. When we are, we have a copy of systems usually happening in my project. So when we copy a system, right? So there are plenty of manual works which, what all the manual works which we need to perform, like just like.
Copying the system in the sense, maybe you have to make sure all your logical systems and all the things were copied, because if you copied the same logical systems and all will get copied. I don't know which system to which system you guys are copying. So there are plenty of manual work in the sense in which, I mean, like which aspect you're asking me that.
See, we have one system which is up and running in all other means. Like if there is a business logical system, there is an RFC, there is a queue which is already created, and all other
Hmm.
stuff. So, if at all we need to perform something, what all things which I need to consider? Because when you, when you sent me the I got a document wherein they are creating business system group and all other stuff,
Hmm.
so which we didn't discuss initially, so just thought of asking it.
Business system group.
Yeah.
We've told, right, like multiple logical systems will be assigned to a one business system group, basically. That's a part of your basis activity. Why would you worry about that?
Yeah. This is not external client, right? So usually we have to help. Make basis people to do that. So without our information, they do it. That's why I asked you. That's it.
Okay.
And even mapping of document type and like item category, everything need to be done.
Nothing, right? That's a standard one, right? That always will come with the standard. Why do you want to do it again?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Because I don't know all this, right? So just ask because I just want to understand. So whenever we have a copy, as it's a standard one, it will be automatically
It
coming.
automatically will be coming up. You don't need to worry about that. But a business system groups and logical systems defining for a new client and all that basis teams has to do it. Because if you're copying it, it will be the X system will be copied to the same X to the other system. That's the same numbers and all. So you need to make sure that needs to be changed and RFCs needs to be changed and all these things needs to be changed. So that is the activity which basis guys will have to perform. Normally we won't do it actually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, fine, fine.
Okay. Okay. Sure. So we'll catch up tomorrow and then we'll see the other topic base. Okay.
Sriram, if
Thanks a
tomorrow
lot.
if it is a lighter topic, it would be great because we will practice it for today at least.
Yeah, don't worry. Tomorrow and day after, I'll take very light sessions, and because next week I'm having a travel plan, guys, so I have to check my availability. So I'll confirm you whether I'll be available or not next 2 weeks and all. So I have to check my internet access and all over there. So probably I'll check and I'll update it to you or to Navin. So you'll have it plenty of time to practice. Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah, because it's really difficult to grab everything in
No,
a
no, no,
go.
no, no. Because as being for the next 2 weeks, I have my workshops and I have to travel to some other places, so I won't be available for next 2 weeks. So if I'm available, I'll take up the sessions, guys. So you have a plenty of time to practice. Don't worry about that. Okay. Usually I'll not take
Okay,
that.
great idea.
Yeah. Okay, you can practice it. Don't worry, guys.
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
Sriram.
sir. Thank you, guys. Yeah. So
Thanks.
tomorrow I'll take
Thank
RF and RF
you.
configuration, which is a lighter topics. Okay. Tomorrow and day after. So I'll not take much depth one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Sriram, just to ask you a question,
Mm.
is Naveen sending a document? Is Naveen sending all the document or not?
I have no
Do
idea
you know?
because I don't check into that parts. You can ask Naveen only because I have really no idea like what are the things he will be sending it because I'll not even have an access to that as well. So you better
Yeah.
check with
Is
Naveen
there
once.
any,
He will help you out.
yeah. Okay. Is there any document from SAP itself, for example, SAP the document? Can we have it about embedded warehouse too? Is there any document from SAP or not?
I think we do have, I guess. I don't have it, but yeah, you'll get it from SAP if you want. I think they're having
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just in case if you have it and you advise to look at it, we'll look at it. Otherwise, I don't know.
I have to
Just
check it. Normally, I don't remember. I'll check and I'll let you know. Okay.
thank you. Okay, I appreciate. Thanks a lot. Sriram. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.